What's up? It's Joshua. So I was listening to, I don't even know who he was. He's like the assistant ICE secretary or something. I don't know. He's talking about that mayor in, is it New Jersey? I don't know. I haven't been paying too much attention. I've been doing my own thing, guys. I'm gonna make a statement right now. Right? So I'm like listening to him. I don't know what show he was on. I don't know what he was on. I don't know if he was on. See, I don't even know what show he was on. That's how much I'm paying attention. Or where he was on. It was yesterday on Fox. So you can go find it. But he said, yeah, they're trying to get in there. There's people, there's rapists, murderers, people convicted of wire fraud, a bunch of people you wouldn't want to be. Yeah, hello. That's why the politicians are trying to get in there, trying to talk to their friends, man. All the other politicians convicted of wire fraud, and all the bankers. People convicted of wire fraud. He said wire fraud like it's like this rapists, murderers, and people convicted of wire fraud. I'm like, did you really just say that, wire fraud? What, you mean there's a bunch of fucking, you guys finally cracked down on the credit card companies and put all their fucking CEOs in fucking prison? Wire fraud. Like that's the funny thing about like capitalism. The difference between like capitalism and like fraud is like if you got a friend who's a politician. If you don't have a friend who's a politician, it's fraud. If you do, it's called capitalism. That's the difference. I'm gonna. This is my. There's like all these bills like, Trump is doing these trade deals. You want to know my economic lesson? I'll give you an economic lesson. Here's the difference between fraud and capitalism. Whether you have a friend who's a fucking politician. That's the biggest. That's the difference. If you don't have a friend who's a politician, or you're not in the know, or your family's not connected, it's fraud. If you do, it's called capitalism. That's the difference, man. See, none of you have to go to Econ 101 or to a major economic university anymore or watch Fox Business. That's the difference. That's all you need to know. If you have a friend who's a politician, the Charles Business like, oh, I'm doing all this. Yeah, you're doing insider trading, dude. No, it's not. It's called capitalism. No, yeah, because you got friends who are politicians. But if I did it, it'd be insider trading. That's the difference between white collar crime or between fraud and capitalism. That's it. That should be every econ 101 class in the world. Because money's not real. Let's just get that. Money's not real. Money's a concept. No, money's real. It's not even backed by gold. Gold's not even real. Gold's a concept. Like who fucking said like, this mailbox is worth $14. The market said. What? How did the market? No, a bunch of people decided one day that, you know what, this is worth that much money, and this is what it's worth, and everybody just went along with it. It's really not. A dollar is just a piece of paper with some shit printed on it. It really is. $100 bill is the $100 bill and a $1 bill are the same fucking thing. They just got a different picture on it, and it's not like fine art where you can be like, well, there's only one Van Gogh in the world. That's why it's $10 billion. There's a bunch of $100 bills. So I mean, none of them are. Well, they all have individual. Oh, I guess you can say that. They all got their own special number on it. But I mean, money's just it's a concept. Somebody told you, like it's like Jim Morrison, man. Trade in your hours for a handful of dimes. Somebody told you one day that like if you get up and you go in and you sit behind the desk and go, pork bellies. How much are pork bellies worth? Which they're worth fucking whatever, and you make a guess. Is more important than if you go and you build a house. The guy who goes, fuck bellies, like in trading places, should get fucking billions of dollars, and the guy who builds a house, which is way less important, should only get like $10 an hour. You know what I mean? Who decided that? Fuck bellies. Because you got a friend who's a fucking politician. That's the difference between capitalism and fraud. There's people in there, murderers or rappers. People who committed wild fraud. He said that. I was cracking up, dude. They committed wild fraud. He put that into sentence with rapists and murderers and wild fraud. What do you mean? He was a fucking government official? He, he worked for. He's a government official at a third world country. Murderers, rapists, and yeah, sounds like a fucking government official. Is what it sounds like. Fuck bellies. That's gonna be my word all day. I told you I'd be back, man. I'm getting into the swing and say, fuck bellies. I'm just gonna walk up to people, just randomly, people, just like tourists and shit, and be like, fuck bellies. Right?